The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Good morning, everybody. Tommy O'Brien coming to you live from TFNN headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tom's going to be joining us after the first break. We have a pretty calm market start off the trading week. Dow Jones negative 19 points, trading at 25,044. That's the cash Dow. S&P's negative 6 points, trading at 2,700 right on the dot. And you've got the Nasdaq up 20 points this morning, trading at 72.84. And the VIX, as we start off the trading day, you have the VIX with the 16 handle, 1635. Very little volatility premium priced into this market, as we've had quite a start to January trading to the positive side. If you got a chance to check out that Super Bowl last night, quite a performance, of course. Being from Boston, Patriots Nation, shout out. There's Julian Edelman, the Super Bowl MVP. He had quite a game, of course. Tom Brady with his 6th title, Patriots Nation with their 6th title, and a defensive game, to say the least, and quite a game indeed. So congrats to Patriots Nation, quite a deal. Back to the markets. Let's jump through some of the futures markets as we started off. So we just got a number of factory orders, and it is quite a number. So to pull it up, you had U.S. factory orders declining 0.6% versus a 3/10, so minus 0.6%. The expected was an increase of 0.3%. That number hitting at about 10 o'clock, and you'll see some volatility on that 10 o'clock bar as we trade down 24,945 on the Dow. NASDAQ 100, 69.07. NASDAQ powerhouse today, the leader. You have the S&P 500 pulling back as well, trading at 26.99. Quite a pop to the downside in crude. So last night, crude oil, we were up there at 55.73. We're now $2 and about 40 cents below that level just in the last 5 hours. That is quite a move. And literally, since I came on the air, I was getting ready for this update. We were trading at 54.31. We're now $1 under that level, and we just came on the air. That's like 8-9 minutes ago. Quite a pop. These are 5-minute bars in crude. Gold contract, volatility as well. You were down at about 9 o'clock, 13.12. We're about $5 higher. You got gold trading at 13.16, and euro US dollar trading 1.1434. In terms of what you have going on this week, fundamentally, earnings, still a big earnings week for sure. And I'm going to pull over some of what we have going on because we have some big Google, one of going to be the biggest ones. We'll pull them up. Alphabet on Monday. You have Clorox, Gilead, jumping around. We're going to get Eli Lilly, GM on Wednesday, GlaxoSmithKline, some big numbers in here for sure. Skimming these on Thursday. And on Friday, Hasbro, the toy maker. And in terms of economic calendars, they got a lot of numbers in here. You also, what you have on the horizon is you have the State of the Union address on Tuesday. Not that it should affect the market, but a decent week of news nonetheless. A recent article this morning that I found interesting. You have Apple buyout targets could include Netflix and Sonos, JP Morgan talking about. And to jump over to Netflix and see how that is, Apple, of course, a cash powerhouse. Netflix as well, quite a powerhouse, but not to the cash side. And you have Netflix up about 1.2% on early trading. Friday, it was all the way up there at about 346.84 at one point. And jumping over to Apple. Quite an earnings, of course, last week for Apple. We were down there at about 154 coming into those earnings. Quite a pop. We're now trading at 169.29, and I believe that's above where we were trading at for the highs. Let's just put this on the daily to look at some of the pullbacks we had. We were up there at 233.47 when they were much more than even that trillion-dollar company. And 207 is about where they become a trillion-dollar company. Hits 142 down and trading at about 169, and that is a high above where we're trading at on Friday or on Thursday. Jumping over as well ahead of Google. They got their numbers coming out. Google, you're up 0.8% or $8.63. This, again, a daily chart. The highs when the market was really rocking up there. We had Google trading at 1273.89. And jumping back to some of those volatility plays, I'm going to jump over to crude for a moment because we have crude trading at 53.55. And we always pull this up, of course, so we get the EIA inventory numbers on Wednesdays at 10:30. There's volatility there, but crude oil, even today, I'm going to see where some of these line up, just to give a feel for how I usually look at these contracts. You got crude. Here's some of the options you have as to your expiration values. Jumping to some of the noons, we're trading at 53.58, and so even right now, we're going to have an option here with 53.50 up to 55 on your bullish side. I mean, we've gotten some a severe pullback. Now, you could even let me pull up that chart again. Here's your crude chart. We just dropped overnight $2.50, $2 at least, and we're trading at 53.58 right now. I'm going to take a look real quick. Here's our bullish spread that we could have if you're just looking for a pullback of that recent huge drawdown. I mean, talk about some defined risk, right? You're looking at $29, which is the 29 cents above 53.50 that you're coming into this trade, all the way up to 55. And then if you wanted to do a volatility trade and open yourself up to bearish exposure as well, you're out of the money here by about 10 pennies, 53.32. It's costing you about 18, so you're looking at about $50, $47 between the two, and you'd need that type of action from 53.50. Now again, if you just wanted to go bullish side, which when you've gotten a $2.50 move in the last 5 hours of trading, to look for a pop with defined risk. That way you're covered if this move does move to the downside. You're getting in this trade at 53.80. The contract right now is trading at 53.64. So you're basically paying about 16 pennies over the current value of the contract. But with that in mind, you're able to lock in a risk reward of about risking 30 to make 120. So risking 1 to make 4. Now, if you wanted to look at, let's just see how some of the 230s line up, because there's some different trades in that, yeah, you're going to have about a different option. We're trading about 53.64, so there's no real options to offer both sides. Taking a look at natural gas, quite a mover, of course. The country last week, negative 25 temperatures across the board. And what does natural gas do? Natural gas trades, and we'll pull this up on the constant contract, but quite a move. Lower every single day. Wednesday, I believe, was the day that the country was really gripped, by negative 25 temperatures. You're at natural gas on Sunday, trading at 305. On Wednesday, the coldest day of them all, trading at 291. And from there, we go to 280 on Thursday. We go to 273 on Friday, and you have natural gas trading at 266.05, quite a number. Other news stories out there, you have Papa John's striking a deal with Starboard in hopes of ending feud with Founder, so not exactly going private, but they're going to have Starboard investing $200 million in the pizza chain as they look to make some changes, work on some marketing, change the brand a little bit, and try and bring back Papa John's as they continue to struggle with some of the woes that they're dealing with. And to jump over to that, what is Papa John's? I believe it's just pizza, right? Papa, let's see if yeah, pizza. PZZA. And that news, let's put it on a little bit shorter time frame. Market liking that, of course, up about 10.3%. Papa John's on the day after Super Bowl Sunday. Patriots with their 6th title. Come on back, folks. Tom's going to join us, and let's see where that market is right now. As we look back, we got the Dow down about 20, S&P's down 2, NASDAQ up 35. We'll be right back.
The TAS Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are down 32, Nasdaq's up 36, S&P's are flat. We have the gold contract down 550, trading $13.16 an ounce. Silver down 10 cents, $15.83 an ounce. You get light sweet crude, look at that, down $1.90.
Oh, it's had quite a move. I'm not sure if you heard me talking about $2.40 to the downside in the last 5 hours.
And I heard you talking about the natural gas. Man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Every day lower, right.
Pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. 266 on natural gas.
Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note down 8 ticks, 121.22. 30-year bond off 24, 145.06. And King Dollar. King Dollar up 270 ticks, trading 95.570. Let's go to Mark in Nashua. Hey, Mark, what's going on, brother?
It's great to be a Patriot.
It sure is, man, especially on today, especially yesterday.
It really is. It's amazing.
I said in the first, but man, quite a game. Congrats to the Patriots, man. It's never been done before in terms of that type of domination, maybe.
Right. No, I know. I was just listening to...
next year we're going to be in Miami. Number 7.
Is next year Miami? That's where the Super Bowl is?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Good. That's even better.
Wow.
Right?
That's
good.
Pretty wild. You know what's pretty wild, too, is that, you know, after all the football teams playing in cold weather, warm weather, and all that, and then you see them, everyone's in T-shirts yesterday.
Sure, they got them in a dome.
No, I know. Yeah. I know. Pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, what are you doing with this dust?
I'm trying to get... I actually bought the position on Friday, and I'm trying to flip it into Nugget.
Yeah, I'd be... Okay, so this is what you have, folks. Dust is the Direction Daily Gold Miners bear 3 times the ARCA, which is the HUI, okay? So I understand what you're doing. I mean, because, you know, the bottom line is that if we go over to the GDX and take a look at it, you know, we had a nice run last week, no doubt. That being said, where I would be playing this, Mark, I would basically wait, you know, because my take is that, yeah, the gold equities want to pull back a little here. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you can see the GDX is already rejecting lower price, man. So.
No, that's what I'm saying. I got to order it in to sell at like 1939. So.
Yeah, because I think this is what ends up happening. It's hard to only do one side of these, folks, when, like, he hit the nugget really well, okay? So then it's really hard because when you start trading them, believe me, I understand the deal. That being said, I think we're really on a run here. Do you know what I mean? So it's like this can come out of anywhere, and you know what I mean? In about 2 seconds, and these things will run, because when you look at the HUI as well as the XAU, these are in confirmed ABC structures on the way up. If you put these on a weekly, what you're going to see, folks, is that we took this out, and we took this out with conviction. This is a nice move, man. You know,
Well, that's the whole point. Is you know, I've never been short gold. I had to do it once in my life. You know.
Oh no, listen, man. I've been short gold a million times. I know the difference. I'm not, you know, as long as you just got to keep a tight rein on it. And keep a tight rein on, you know, the bottom line. That dollar index, you know, the dollar index is trying to get over that level again, but it doesn't have any juice out here today, you know. So, yeah. Hey, listen, they're great tradable vehicles. That's the bottom line. You just got to make sure that.
That's it. It's just a trade.
Yeah. No,
Thank God, there's always another trade.
There's always another trade, man. Yep. So, I'm sure everyone's happy up in New England too, right?
Oh yeah.
I think duck boats maybe Tuesday.
I went into gold store the other day, and you know, I ended up buying silver because it was so cheap. It was ridiculous.
Okay. Yeah. And so did you buy
that's what I'm doing.
Did you buy bars, coins? What'd you do?
Coins.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
I bought a bunch of dimes, so I know that on Monday I can flip on a dime and go long.
You gotta love it. Okay. Yeah. Well, listen, man. You have a great one to say for, Mark.
Thank you.
Thanks,
man.
So let's go look at that dollar index, because this has like it's pretty amazing. It's just, you know, it failed last week at the 95.830 mark. It's going right after it again. We're at 95.570. Now you can see the volume is dying on the vine. Bottom line, we'll see how this shakes out today. You know, it's contracting in a big way. It's hard to comprehend that we've been fighting over that for so long.
Sure, right.
You know, and this is thus far, folks, what does happen is that, you know, we've come underneath it, you know, only a few times with conviction, and then you get lower and the volume just dies in the vine. And that's exactly what happened last week, too. You can see last Thursday, 22,000 contracts. Well, you were going against 29. You're going to need more sellers. And on the other side of that, when it's jumping up, you know, we're dying on the vine here.
Yeah.
You know, so, and if we look at so the pound, okay, the pound still looks like it wants higher price. So this is going to be really about the euro. Yeah, and it's about the euro. You know, if the euro gets moving, you know, oh, excuse me.
Nope. Bless
Sorry,
you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
If that euro, you know, you can see the euro is the one that's basically keeping the dollar up. You know, right now, 114. If we take a look at some of these, well, here, let's go into let's see. We take a look at these notes. So last week, the notes had a really nice run. There's no doubt. And, you know, your last high out here is, what, 123.08. We went to 122.19. Now, what you're doing, you're backing down again with light volume, you know? So, you know, we had some volume on Friday. You can see that, you know, 1.7 million contracts.
Yeah.
So that's basically decent volume. You know, we'll see how this shakes out today. Let's see if you get a rejection or price. I guess, yeah, right now it's at its lows. One tick off its lows.
Yeah.
And we have Asia closed. It's their New Year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know.
So what gets intriguing about that, I should have brought this up to Mark too, what gets intriguing about that is that it's not, they're always big buyers, but it always seems like when this time of the year comes, things slow down even in our own markets. Then they catch up. I think, I'm not sure whether they're close for 3 or 4 days. I'll have to find that out. Because then when that catch up, like if we've gone up tremendously, they'll open up tremendously. If we've gone down, it's like bang, you know, in both cases.
Sure, right. You got to catch up.
Yeah. And you can see, talking about catching up, this whatever this inside this NQ, right? Since we came on here, that's kind of a run. Oh, it's not that big. It looks bigger on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just went from what 68.72, what 25 points, and the divergence right now in the marketplace, folks, is this: is that the Nasdaq, as well as the NDX 100, pulled back on Friday with light volume. The S&P failed, the Dow failed. But that's what I think is going on here, that this NDX and the Nasdaq wants slightly higher price. But I think we're really close. I'm really close to basically shotting this baby because it's hit the number that I was looking for there. What's that 278.90 Friday.
What are you looking for, the low, though?
270.36.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Oh, it's all week. It's going to be interesting. It's all week. Dow Industrials down 65. Nasdaq up 29. S&P's up 3.5. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 68, Nasdaq's up 32, S&Ps are down 3, and so Tesla's buying Maxwell. So let's take a look at this. So Tesla's trading flat. So let's see. Tesla agreed to acquire battery technology company Maxwell Technologies for $218 million. Now, if you look at this, this is pretty wild, man. And this is the speed charging it's saying, right?
Yeah, speed up electric car charging, having to do with they're an short-term energy storage technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is always wild when this happens. MXWL.
Yes.
MX. When you look at this chart, folks, it's like going to be like, wow. And you're going to see this has been in a downtrend for so long. It's like, you can almost, I mean, I just brought this back 20 years, right? Look at this.
It's crazy volatility.
Isn't it? $35 20 years ago. The top of the range is 23. It looks like, I get this closer, I mean, you know, when you look at something like this, yeah, so you bottomed out December
21st.
Yeah. So you're talking about 7 weeks ago. So it's almost like, you know, did he get a heck of a deal? You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, hey, that's the price right now. You know.
I know.
So that's what the fair market was. You know, it was above $3 and change on Friday's close.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
The market's never wrong, right?
I
You know,
know.
as in what was the value on Friday of that company? Well, the value of that company on Friday, as the market decided, was, you know, there's a lot of smart money out in the market, and if it was that easy, you would see venture capitalist funds swoop in.
Yeah.
You know, if it was that simple.
No, I believe me, I'm
not saying that, you know, smart people out there might have known that there was more value than $1.77 in December for that company.
Right.
But, I mean, they just kind of sold it all for, and you're only talking about $200 million. And that's where, you know, you always hear me talk about with the gold companies. When you talk about that kind of money, anybody on Wall Street has access to that kind of money if the opportunity is good enough.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, you can see their numbers. So they're grossing $115 million. That's the gross. So they paid
and they're losing money every single year. That's a big part of it as well, probably.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Battery technology, probably not that great of a profitable industry just yet, as they're trying to ramp up.
Yeah, and they're contracting. China down 20%, other 9%, United States 16.5%.
Yeah.
Bottom line is that we'll see how that shakes out. Pretty amazing. And so Tesla, and let's see where they're trading now, because they only have a few more days, more than a few days probably, but I don't know if it's a week and a half to get. Oh, they got to get up here. I think it's 359, right? 359.
You know, I forget that number that you're talking about.
So what happens, folks, is that if they get to a certain number, we'll get to that number. They can.
All the stories are going to be about this.
They can issue
transaction.
Yeah, they can issue stock versus paying down almost $1 billion, 900 and something million. Yeah.
That's every story for the walk.
Right.
You got to go back pretty far for.
Yeah, we can.
That's something. Yeah.
So let's go see. So we had the.
You know, we can take a look at. How about Google? We had Google earnings, I believe, after the bell.
Oh, now we're talking. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So the low for the year is 970. The high is 1273. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how this is shaking out too, because this is why this NDX wants higher price. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Google's also going to be pushing today with volume. If it's pushing with volume all day long, that means it wants to take out this 11. Well, we're already at 1124. Put this on a weekly. Yeah, this can get up into 1152 in a heartbeat. Let's see what they're looking for. They're gonna be looking for some numbers.
They sure are. I believe it's 31 billion. There you go, 31.3.
31.3 billion in 90 days.
Yeah, and 1086 a share, quite a number.
That's a big number.
Yeah.
So next year, looking for $46. They're still growing at 21% in the U.S.
They're basically growing like 18.6 over that 3-year, but that's 2017. They're going to wrap up 2018 on this quarter tonight.
Big number, man.
Yeah.
And then So you saw the Echo, right? Is it the Echo? Amazon's Echo Dot?
No, was there an ad? What?
Yeah.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
No, I was watching most of them, but I must have missed the Dot one. No.
Right. Yeah, I caught glimpses of it, but
Yeah.
they're making fun of themselves, basically. Do you know what I mean? But
Making fun that they know all your secrets?
Yeah, exactly. And then some of the things that people were asking that they couldn't do.
Okay, yeah, sure.
There's very few of them that
I think I did see some of that. Okay.
Yeah. So that baby's out there at $11.83. That's rejected lower price. So that's saying this thing wants to go. See, this is a confirmed ABC up. It still is a confirmed ABC up. So it's turning into a complex one. So what you might have here, if Google hits the numbers tonight, more than likely what you might have is that this will pop with it. That's going to be bizarre if it does, but that's what happens. You know, you can see there's buyers up there, pull back today, light volume, and their numbers, you know, they're, I guess between Amazon and Walmart, one of the catches out there was India, that they changed the rules in India. And it's pretty extensive what they did on the net, how they changed the rules. So what they did, folks, in India is this, is that when you're on Walmart, well, you're on a lot of websites, you know, like if you have a company and I buy off you and you're on Amazon, right? No big deal. You can still do that business in India on Amazon. What you can't do, now if you're Amazon, right? If you're storing your own deal like Amazon does, and can't do it. Okay. They outlawed it. And that's pretty intense. Yeah. You know, I don't know how many products they actually have themselves, but it's just like, I think, in shopping stores, food stores, a long time ago, it used to be everyone else's. Then all of a sudden they start branding a Publix brand, Stop and Shop brand, and that's a big market that they're not going to basically let them take apart. So we'll see where that shakes out because, well, the people are going to end up paying more money. That's the bottom line. But they figured it's spread around. That's a decent way of doing it. Okay, let's get over and take a look at that gold market again. So, intraday. So we hit a low of 13.12. You're at 13.18. Yeah, this can get up to 13.20 pretty easy. And it's the last time we get any volume. It kind of just drifted lower. You know, so that's going to be all about the good old dollar for sure. If we take a look at the GDX, yeah, even since market's called, the GDX is starting to move. Yep. So we'll see what GDX does as it finishes up this gap. So 22.51, yeah, would be that's where it gapped down from this morning. I'd say that these companies look like they want higher price. And the run was huge. But the XAU, HUI, still want higher price. In fact, what's perking up just a bit here is Barrick Gold. You know, let's see that run last week, 1171 to 1340. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 56. Nasdaq is up 43. S&Ps are off 1. Come right back.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 63. You get the Nasdaq up 42. S&Ps are flat out there. And, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see... Let me get this baby up.
Perfect.
They're going to see right on the front page, right under featured content, our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, folks. We have a special going on right now that gets you a 14-day free trial for everyone out there.
You got it, man. So, Steve, of course, Market Timer of the Year, 2018, quite an accomplishment. And so opening up that newsletter to everybody to get in there for a special limited time. And I believe we're going to wrap that up the next week, maybe the 14th. So I encourage people to get in there. Check it out, 14 days free, pay absolutely nothing. You get, I believe, a few archive webinars, and Steve's going to have a list of webinars that he's going to be publishing for his subscribers as well. And that applies to the month, 6 month, or a year. So if you plan on, continuing after the trial, maybe check out the 6 month. You still have your 14 days, not charged anything. Right. And if you decide to continue, it can just roll right into that plan, which just save you up to 22, 33%. Yeah.
You're going to love it.
Totally.
No doubt, man. So tomorrow, that's the parade tomorrow, huh?
I believe so. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah. I believe that's what they were talking about even last night, but I hadn't read it concretely. But they'll put that out.
Hopefully they're going to get some nice weather.
Yeah.
I guess they're not going to keep
Thankfully, it wasn't last week, so they'll be okay compared.
Right.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. And, the shape Brady's in, I mean, when it started yesterday, it said that he was talking, there's a 0 chance that he was going to retire.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
That Kansas City game was too good to even think about retirement.
Yeah.
In terms of the shootout. I think they scored 38 points in the fourth quarter between the two teams in terms of KC and New England going back and forth. I do that as well going into this game, no matter what happened. that charged him back up, and it should. He made the Super Bowl on one of the best performances ever in the AFC Championship.
Gronkowski's going to
he could retire.
Announce in the next week.
Yeah, he could retire, and he had quite a Super Bowl for himself as well.
Totally.
Maybe the biggest catch of the game, that came down to the 2-yard line when he caught that catch, because that's what a lot of. Heard a cool stat that there was only one play last night in the red zone, which is within the 20-yard line, and it was that play after Gronk got that catch, because that was on the 2-yard line, and then the next play they ran in for their only touchdown of the game. That was the only play in the red zone the whole game, and the previous record for a Super Bowl was, I believe, 5 plays in the red zone, and so to have only one play in the red zone, every play took place in between the 20 and the 20, which is crazy.
And then, did you hear the stat about the first? We were talking about the price of Super Bowl tickets, folks, were like amazing, but
I didn't hear the stat.
Okay, so check this out. So this is the 53rd Super Bowl.
Okay,
the first Super Bowl was played in L.A. It's a different stadium now, but the same deal. The tickets was $6 to $11. And they weren't sold out.
Yeah. Hey.
And yesterday's tickets, average price was $2,500.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
That is.
It's just, you know what's amazing too is that.
And I think that's the average list price you're probably talking about.
Yes. No, it is. It is.
Which the average actual person paying just to add was probably even. Like the cheapest is around $3.
Right.
So
$3,500 with fees or something.
Yeah. So then you go up to people, if you want to be on the lower bowl, you're paying $7-8 grand aftermarket, $5 at least. You can find private buyers, but if you're looking at StubHub or something, you're paying some big money. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Now there's inflation.
Oh.
There's
and the company StubHub, man. Are they a public company, StubHub? Right? Can we check on because the fees, and I've talked about it. This
it is. Oh, look at this.
No,
that's going to be a bond. StubHub Inc. Let's just see what it says.
Because no, put it as one word. Try there.
StubHub spokesman.
So Twilio has something going on.
That. Yeah.
Maybe the founder of Twilio was an early founder of.
Yeah. So we get this up. Okay. Let me see. I can do this.
That's right. We're in the Twilio. They're probably not going to be. What I would say as you go through, what I was going to say is the fee structures. If anybody has ever bought a ticket on StubHub or Ticketmaster aftermarket, right? Is ripe for some competition because you're looking at tickets that can list, and let's just put it on the scale of buying like a regular something like.
This is crazy.
Well, maybe they got acquired by eBay. eBay by StubHub.
I don't know, man, but that's what. That'll be. We'll find that out later, but that's amazing if that's the case. What happened, folks? We pull out StubHub and it says acquired by
We'll be able to find it. eBay. We just need to do the research outside of being live.
That's pretty amazing.
Well, we'll see what I don't know.
Yeah, if that's
I don't know. Yeah,
that or a different company.
We should right. That just could have been a bond or something they bought. Who knows?
Pretty wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now only hockey's left. Well, hockey and basketball.
In what way?
Watching.
Just going on live right now.
Yeah.
A little bit of a lull in things when you come right after the football season, of course. Not for those that love, hockey season, kicking into playoff season, which would be good. Basketball as well for those fans out there.
Totally.
Yeah.
So let's go into the NDX 100. So what we have out here is that the NDX last week pulled back with light volume. You got Google coming out today. Liberty, what's moving that? So you got both the Liberties are moving. They're up 4%. Nvidia's up 3.2. Adobe's up 3. Taken away from it is Alexa Pharmaceuticals down 3.2. Electronic Arts is off 2.9. Vertex Pharmaceutical, Celgene. Let's see what's moving Liberty. Maybe it's just they made a lot of money on the Super Bowl. Who knows? Yeah, it doesn't have much.
Yeah, went quite a run from like almost $20 in early this month.
Yeah. So,
or early last month.
Look at that run down too. Some of these folks, like Liberty Financial right here, this Liberty Global, this looks like it really did break its downtrend though. So
yeah.
We'll see.
How about Apple as well? I'm sorry, I thought you were jumping around because they're up quite a number today. No, $4, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, $3.99. And of course, it was who came out with the story talking about who they could possibly be looking to buy?
Netflix.
Yeah.
I know.
Mean, it was J.P. Morgan, I think, came out with and Sonos.
Look at that.
Hey, I mean, right?
Yep.
That's, as big as Netflix is, they're not an Apple. As in, I think they're only a $200 billion company, 150, 250, something. Let's see where. Yeah, 150.
151.
Surprisingly low, not really $150 billion company, right?
Yeah.
But they're not a 700, 800, right?
Yeah.
When you look at what Apple, and then you look at having, 1.4 billion people or whatever it is, devices or something like that, and you bring a Netflix into there and
sell right into them. Yeah.
They'd have to give Netflix quite a number, I think, to get them to sell in terms of premium.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
They're not going to get a bargain. They're not going to come in when it's at 150 and say, we'll give you a value of like 170 or 180 because Reed Hastings is going to want more money, as he should, and his shareholders would too.
Yeah. I mean, look at, there he is right there. So he owns 5.5 million shares. He owns 1.27% of the company.
Yeah. I wonder how voting shares factor into any of that, if they do.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Because Zuckerberg doesn't own 50%, but he controls everything. Right?
Everything. Dow Industrials right now are down 50. Nasdaq's up 47. S&P's up 1. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
The universe provides us with opportunities all the time, and I was no different. In 2006, I invested $2,500 in a 2-day Master Trader course taught by Tom O'Brien, then ranked as the #1 market timer for gold. The fact is, if you want to be the best, you must learn from the best. Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and the Market Timer of the Year for 2018. To celebrate this accomplishment, TFNN.com is offering you a free 2-week subscription to my award-winning newsletter service, and there's no charge to you until day 15 unless you cancel sooner. That's right, we're waiving the normal upfront deposit, and this offer is available to anyone and everyone, even if you've tried Mastering Probability before. Sign up now, and I'll teach you the tool that identified the bottom in the Dow on January 26th, the morning that led to the largest daily point gain in history. This offer will expire on February 10th, so go to the homepage of TFNN.com now and click on Mastering Probability.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 47. Dow's down 47. Nasdaq is up 46. So let's go over to that composite and take a look at her. So have we? Let's see. Yep, she squeezed. Okay, so this is going to be good. The last high Thursday was 73.03. Yeah, okay, so we're over it. This is where it's going to be like, okay, you're going to get the volume or not. Because on Friday, that was the only major indice that pulled back, and a pullback with light volume. So now the question is it going to hold price? And then, of course, you got Google out after the close.
Yeah.
And, you know, Google could be the thing that could get this going, and then the NDX 100 and the NASDAQ can grab everyone else and say, hey, come on, you're going to come hang with me.
Sure, right.
We're going higher.
It will be a big number.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm sure.
It will. And with Apple getting, you know, a little juice out here today.
Quite a pop, for sure.
It definitely is, because Apple hasn't had any juice for
$4,
a good amount of time. Yeah.
You're talking about 2.5%, so that is a big number.
Yeah.
They probably added $20 billion in market cap to their company just today, you know.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's what.
And, you know, Apple's going to have some volume. I mean, last time we were up here only did 40 million. It's going to do a lot more than 40 million. You're at 11 million right now. An hour and a half into the marketplace.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I got a feeling we got a couple more days here. This is, this would really be the last day of window dressing. It's a close call, but, you know, you had Friday, you have today. That money's put to work. You know, the bulk of it's put to work. And then well, in the bond market, a big thing is that Bill Gross retired this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, bless you.
Excuse me, folks. Stay right there, folks. We got a fast market coming up next, and then, of course, we got our man Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.